A barbershop conversation in Wentzville, which is Wentzville near St. Louis or part of St. Louis? Louis.
I'm not sure.
Okay. In any case, this is connected to St. Louis. A barbershop conversation about the Newtown, Connecticut shootings ended with shots fired. This is following yesterday's story about a sixth grader bringing a gun to school because his parents told him you should do that. That's how you're going to protect yourself in school. This is a barbershop patron named Lester Davis, 57 years old. He's accused of firing 3 times at another customer discussing the Connecticut school shooting. He's been charged with 3 felonies. We have some details about this story. One of the patrons who was involved in this conversation said, you know, what happened at Sandy Hook School makes me want to murder the suspect. And for reasons that are unknown at this point, Lester Davis took the comment as some kind of a threat. And he said, you want to murder me? He then walked out to his Volkswagen sedan, retrieved a loaded Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol, and fired 3 times in the customer's direction, according to police. Lester Davis said, I'll let you slide, walked out of the barbershop, drove off in his car, and later turned himself into the police. What a bizarre story.
Very strange. Seems like he intentionally, I'm assuming, missed.
Right.
Then had the sense to turn himself in before he was involved in an actual shootout.
According to court records, Davis is a felon convicted of second-degree homicide and unlawful possession of a weapon in New Jersey in 1975. And records indicate he's had a number of verbal altercations with different people, but as far as I know, this is the first one recently that has turned to this. Now, he told police that the gun he used belongs to his wife. So this is interesting because, you know, people say this is an example of how gun laws only affect the law-abiding people. He was not law-abiding. He took his wife's gun. So therefore, tougher restrictions on guns wouldn't have done anything. How do you respond, Natan?
I don't know. This just seems very bizarre. So let me get this right. The guy turned himself in?
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, in a sense, that's kind of, it's like a good outcome. I mean, imagine if our policy was dictated towards getting people in these situations to just stop themselves before they actually commit a murder and then turn themselves in. I think there's a fruitful line of inquiry.
Yeah, but of course we have no way of actually making this happen. By chance, this is the way it turned out.
Yeah, no, I guess what I'm really implying is that there are other factors other than what the federal government can do in passing laws that will change the culture, so people will just not be willing to fire their weapons at someone's face at the split second.
I mean, Lewis, if everybody else in the barbershop had their own guns, they could have all fired back at this guy right away.
He'd probably be dead if anyone else in the barbershop had a gun.
Yeah, now he'll likely spend probably quite a bit of time in jail.
I'm just glad his wife didn't have an assault rifle.
Yes, that's true.